An incredible lightning strike caught on our 8 News Now Skycam just a few minutes ago. Please take a look at that as strengthening storms move into and across the valley. That lightning bolt striking less than a mile from our 8 News Now studios.
You could just feel it out there. This is a strong system of rain moving through the valley right now, and it could bring the potential flooding in some parts of town. And this weather led to a first for our Las Vegas Aviators, a rain delay. The tarp was rolled out as the storms moved in, and the game was called shortly after that. Here's a live look right now at the rain in the Summerlin area, where steady rain is coming down tonight. Chris Matthews will have more on how the team played against the Salt Lake Bees coming up a little bit later in sports.
Good evening to you. I'm Brian Loftus at 11.
I'm Denise Valdez. We have team coverage from around the valley tonight. Ted Florendo standing by with a look at how your Friday is going to play out.
But first, let's get a check on the roadways and freeways with Shakayla Alvarenga.
Good evening. Yeah, this is a live look at Rainbow and Florendo. So the rain definitely starting to pick up within the last hour. It was pretty quiet beforehand. We have been monitoring roads this afternoon, and now we are definitely starting.
Well, Shakayla, it looks like we have a lot of issues here in the Central Valley as well. We're live right near Desert Inn in Valley View, taking a look at the overpass over the I-15. You can see behind me here, things are definitely a lot of issues on those roads. You can see the backwash there behind the cars. If you are getting ready to get behind the wheel tonight, drive carefully, drive slowly. As you know, when it does come down like this in the desert, all of that grease, all of that dirt and debris from the road comes all the way to the top of that asphalt, and it causes those extra slick roads. Another thing to watch for, puddles. You don't want to drive too quickly through one and cause yourself to hydroplane or get into a bad situation. So again, no matter where you are across the valley, if you are getting ready to get out on the road, this is what you will be dealing with. Those raindrops are coming down very heavy, so just make sure to give yourself a lot of extra time, and maybe if you don't have to head out the door, stay indoors until this rain does subside a little bit. We will, of course, continue covering this all night long, so stay with 8 News Now for the latest. For now, reporting live, Sasha Loftus, 8 News Now.
We will try to get back out to Shakayla in just a moment. Meantime, right now, the storms really didn't pick up until late tonight.
Yeah, Ted says things might not slow down until tomorrow morning. Let's get over to the Weather Center for more. Hey, Ted.
Hey, guys, just saw a brief lightning strike right behind you, and you guys were just standing there. Look at our current conditions outside. Look at the rain coming down from one of our sky cams. Lightning detected along with it. Way cooler than we were 24 hours ago, 59 degrees outside. Now on the radar, what we don't want to see are oranges and reds, and that's what we're seeing outside right now. There is not a dry spot in the valley. This is heavier rain coming down right now. The heaviest rain seems to be up in Centennial Hills, North Las Vegas right now. We're outside our studios. We're getting some good rain bands, and we're getting some rain also down in the southeast, down in Henderson. Not as heavy as what we're seeing in the northwest, but the rain continues. It is enveloping all of Clark County here. Earlier thought it would be up in Lincoln County, but it has drifted south. In all areas getting some heavy rainfall also down at Primm, up there in Mesquite too, in Moapa Valley. The flash flood watch still continues all the way until 5 p.m. tomorrow. The two red boxes you see here are flash flood warnings in effect for San Bernardino County, Inyo County. All these areas have the threat of flooding possible. These areas here in red are seeing flooding right now. There's a flood advisory also issued for the Las Vegas Valley with good reason. You saw the radar. That means we could have some minor flooding in spots. This is in effect all the way until 12:15. So zooming out right now, you can see we still have that low to the west that's allowing that rainfall to move towards us. So here's what to expect for your day planner. Occasional rain tomorrow morning, possibly during your commute. We'll see some sun breaks with a chance of storms returning again in the afternoon. We'll have more on what to expect for Mom's Day weekend and beyond in your most accurate forecast. In the meantime, let's get a check of those roads right now with our own Shakayla Alvarenga. Good evening, Shakayla.
Hi, Ted. Well, as you mentioned, a flood advisory in effect until 12:15 in the morning. This is a live look. We are heading down Desert Inn right now near Rainbow. We haven't seen any major flooding, but the rain, it has been pretty steady as we've been talking about for the past hour. It's another look at the roads, a live look near Desert Inn in Rainbow. Very wet out here. The streets are slick. It is expected to stay this way for a few hours. So if you do have plans to drive tonight, just keep in mind, leave some space between the car in front of you due to the stopping distance on wet roads. We could still see the chance for minor flooding on surface streets. We've seen it just traveling back from the west side right now, and any of those highways as well. So you'll definitely want to take it slow out here. Denise and Brian.
Thanks so much.